Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tune Project, and welcome to another video in our fiddle techniques series. Today we're going to be talking all about something called the ghost note, so stay tuned. And if you end up enjoying this video, I always appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed to the Tune Project, I post videos just like this one each and every week along with fiddle tutorials, so consider hitting that red subscribe button below for more, along with the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. So what exactly is a ghost note? I know it kind of sounds like a little bit of a strange concept, but really all it is a sneaky note that we fiddle players slip into those tunes that are on the faster side in order to give us an advantage with bowing. Recently, I taught you all how to play the tune Stony Lonesome, which is a tune where we have lifts in between phrases so that we can play two down bows in a row. And I'll just give you an example if you're not familiar with Stony Lonesome or if you didn't watch that video. I'll go ahead and play just the first part of that tune so you can see what I'm talking about. So you'll notice that there were a few times that I lifted my bow slightly off the string, and that way I was able to land on a down bow for the next note. Well, what a ghost note does is it allows you to sneak in a sneaky little up bow in between two down bow notes so that you don't actually have to lift your bow off the string. And in that case, this is how Stony Lonesome would sound without the lifts, but instead with the ghost note. So it doesn't really take away anything from the melody, nor does it add to the melody necessarily. It's not a note that we want to play as loudly or as audibly as the rest of the melody notes. It's, again, kind of one of those notes that we sneak in there. It's a little bit quieter, a little bit more subtle, but just practically speaking, it allows us to do a quick little up bow before continuing on to a down bow for the next note. And stylistically, it kind of adds something unique to a tune. It kind of adds that little bit of an edge to a tune, and if you're playing something very fast, it can be difficult to physically lift your bow every single time at every single transition. So that's where the ghost note can really come in handy because, again, you know, if we're having to pick up our bow off the string multiple times, it can become sort of cumbersome, and if you're not very skilled at doing that or not doing it exactly correctly, it can become a little bit clumsy. So a ghost note can be helpful in that sense because it allows you to just kind of power through the phrase without any breaks, and you're able to leave your bow on the string the entire time. So an exercise that I want you to try is to just play eighth notes on open E, and on the last eighth note of each 4-count measure, you'll play a ghost note on the A string. So it'll sound like this. So we're doing just a very quiet, very subtle up bow A ghost note within that 4-count measure. And I like to play the ghost note on a different string for this exercise because it really sort of adds to the contrast where you're able to really tell the difference between your melody notes and the ghost notes. And the key here is you want to make sure the ghost notes are significantly quieter than the melody notes, which should stand out and be more prominent. But keep in mind, not all ghost notes have to be played on a separate string. That's just the case for this exercise. But if you're playing a tune where it makes more sense to play the ghost note on the same string as the rest of the melody notes, then go right ahead and do that. Well, thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video and learning about the ghost note with me today. Kind of an interesting concept, and I hope you're able to find some places to maybe add in a ghost note here and there in those faster tunes that you play. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy practicing! If you've made it this far, you must have enjoyed the video, so why not check out this one next? Also, if you'd like exclusive content from the Tune Project and a more personalized experience, head over to Patreon and join our wonderful little fiddle community. Your support helps me to continue to grow as a creator and ensures that I'm able to continue to provide free educational content here on YouTube. Thank you!